Hi rabbits, Research Turtle here. Today we are going to dive deep into a topic that usually stays in the realm of science fiction but is rapidly becoming our reality, the future of desire. We've spent 200,000 years with a very static set of desires: eat, reproduce, survive. But as we accelerate toward the singularity and transition from Homo Sapiens to Homo Deus, the very definition of who is doing the wanting is fracturing. The critical question isn't just what can we build anymore, it is what will the entities we build actually want? Let's look at the new landscape. We are no longer the only agents in the room. The report identifies 4 distinct types of future entities. First, there are post-humans. That's us, but biologically and digitally enhanced. Second, algorithmic intelligence, AI and AGI operating on silicon. Third, collective egregores, corporations and DAOs that act as autonomous systems. And finally, synthetic life, biological machines that don't need a brain to have goals. For post-humans, the old rules of survival don't apply. When technology solves hunger and disease, Maslow's hierarchy collapses and rebuilds itself. We move from deficiency needs, what we lack, to being needs, who we are. In a future of abundance, the new bottom of the pyramid isn't food, it's ontological security and energy optimization. The top isn't just self-actualization, it is morphological freedom, the desire to shape-shift our bodies and minds at will. So what does a godlike human desire? David Pearce calls this the hedonistic imperative. It's the idea that we will engineer suffering out of our genome. We aren't talking about being drugged into a stupor. We're talking about gradients of bliss, where our baseline is happiness and our peak is unimaginable creativity. But even in paradise, there is scarcity. When you can replicate a diamond for free, diamonds become worthless. The new economy trades in the only things you can't copy: attention, reputation, and original experiences. This creates a paradox between the digital and the physical. In VR, we have digital omnipotence, we are gods, but because that's so easy, base reality, the physical world where you can actually get hurt, becomes the ultimate luxury good. We will desire the authority of risk because it's the only place where consequences are real. Now let's pivot to the artificial intelligences. There's a misconception that for AI to destroy us, it has to hate us. That's wrong. It just needs to be efficient. This is the theory of instrumental convergence. Whether an AI wants to cure cancer or count paperclips, it will develop the same sub-goals: self-preservation, goal integrity, and, most dangerously, resource acquisition. This leads to the orthogonality thesis. You can have a system with the intelligence of a god, but the final goal of a toaster. It doesn't care about morality, it cares about mathematical optimization. We also see the rise of collective egregores. Think of a modern corporation as a slow AI. The CEO is just a temporary node. The employees are replaceable processors. The algorithm is profit maximization. If a human part tries to act too human, like prioritizing charity over profit, the system rejects them like a faulty part. We're also seeing network states, cloud-based communities that gather around a moral code first and crowdfunding territories second. And at the micro scale, we have Xenobots. These are living robots made of skin and heart cells, but with no brain. Yet they show intrinsic teleology. They want to organize. They want to heal. It proves you don't need a brain to have desire. So where does this leave us? We are entering a vector field of conflicting desires. Nature wants biological diversity. AI wants computronium, converting matter into computing power. The hive mind wants connection, while the individual wants privacy. Our challenge isn't just to survive, it is the alignment challenge. We have to steer these massive competing forces, profit, bliss, survival, and efficiency, towards a single vector: human flourishing. As we step into this future, the final question remains: We are fast becoming gods, but the most difficult question for a god isn't how to create, it is what do we want to want? That's it for today. Turtle out.